Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Faisal Zaidi. My matrix number is BB18161094. I am from HE04 Entrepreneurship. Today I will going to answer question 11 for commercial law. There is A. Anand made a booking for a holiday trip to Italy with his wife from Star Leisure, a travel agency. All payment have been made. They had purchased the necessary item for the trip. Today before the departure date, Star Leisure informed Anand that the trip has been postponed because there was a technical mistake while making confirmation for the tickets. Advise Anand. Here I can found only one issue. Can Anand receive a compensation after he cancel his booking? The rules that I will going to use is section 76. A person who rightly resigned a contract is entitled to compensation for any damage which he has sustained through the non-fulfillment of the contract. The case that I will use is Gan Huakian and Anor vs. Shenkot Sindren Warhat. The defendant, developer, failed to deliver vacant possession of the property to the plaintiff within the stipulated time, as the time was the essence of the contract. The application here is the Star Leisure failed to complete the contract because of the failing in making confirmation for Anand's ticket. The conclusion that I can make is Anand can refund all his money because of the poor performance of the Star Leisure and the non-fulfillment of their contract. For the next question is B. Will you answer different if the trip has to be postponed due to the outbreak of COVID-19 in Italy? Support your answer with relevant authorities. Yes, because the issue here I can found is the contract still valid? The rule that I will going to use is the discharge by impossibility. Section 57, subsection 2. A contract to do an act which, after the contract is made, becomes impossible, or by reason of some event which the promiser could not prevent, unlawful, become void when the act becomes impossible or unlawful. Here I will going to use case Krell versus Henry. The plaintiff offered to rent some room overlooking a street where procession to the royal coronation were going to take place. The defendant offered to rent the room in order to watch the procession, and he put down a deposit to reserve the room. But the king fell sick and the procession were cancelled. The defendant then refused to pay, and the plaintiff sued for the balance sum. The court held the defendant was excused from paying the rent for the room, as the holding of the procession on the date planned must have been regarded by both parties as basic to enforcement of the contract. The application here is the COVID-19 is a global pandemic that can cause death. The conclusion here, the contract will be automatically void because of the impossibility due to an unavoidable event. Okay, that's all from me.